Hello everyone here, this is Eason Lee from Think Academy Singapore. Today is the last day from the NMOS Round 1 test and we are talking about column puzzles. Column puzzles, there is always one question about it in every year's NMOS Round 1 test paper, and its difficulty is not so high. The more difficult one will come to round 2 test, so I think you have the ability to solve it, so be confident to solve it. Now, there are two different types of questions. One of them, we just use the column itself to do some analysis and to find the solutions. So this is a typical one in last year, 2022, question 11. It was 2 points. So, here we know that each letter represents a different digit and a different number. And now we know that C equals to 2. Now we can write down here. So each C is 2. Then we need to find the value of G and just we find G, R, I, T and we'll do, right? So for column puzzles, there are two ways to analysis. One is from the below, from the last digit as the order when we calculated, right? But sometimes, for this one, we know nothing from the one digit. So there is another way of thinking just to think about from the top digit. So from the top digit, sometimes we see very important information. So first of all, the first digit here, C is a 2, but C did not add up any numbers here, but it turns to T, which is a different number. So how does it happen? The answer is simple, that there is a 1 here forward. So T equals to 3, right? Then the next digit is a very important thing we should know, that O here. We know that O is here and O did not add up any number as well, but still the consequence here has a 1 forward, which means the sum is over 10. So how can this thing happen? There is only one way you can do this, such like if a digit plus nothing but has a 1 forward here, this one digit number should be 9. And here is a 10. Then we have here another 1 forward from the later digit. Okay? So now we find that O will equal to 9, R will equal to 0. And then again, here is a 1 forward. The last digit here, 2 plus n. We know 2 plus a digit and has a 1 forward, which means here is either 10 or 11. It should not be 10 as A should not be 0, so A should only be 1. And 9 here, we know that 2 plus 8 is only 10, 2 plus 9 is 11, but N cannot be 9 as O is 9, so different letters represent different numbers. So N can only be 8. So as 2 is very small, we can 2 plus n has a 1 forward. Here, we can decide another number that n will equals to 8, a will equals to 1. Also here, as replace all o and n and a, right? Okay, t here as well. Then, the remaining thing is few. Now we can see that D plus 3 equals to G, I plus C is M. So now I can either be 5 or be 6. But if I is a 5 here, if I is 5 here, so there should be 1 forward, and D plus 3 has 1 forward. So D should only be, it's over 10, so it's 7, 8, or 9. It cannot be 8, it cannot be 9. So if it is 7, then G should be 0. So this is not possible. So here cannot be a 1 forward, which means I can only be a 6. So I will equal to 6, which in turns V should be 5. V should be 5. So again, for D and G here, we have D plus 3 equals to G, but the digit we have already used up, 0, 1. So 2 plus 3 equals to 5, 5 is used. And 3 plus 3 is 6, used up. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So only thing is that D equals to 4 and G equals to 7. So this is the only solution here. Now, problem is solved. So for this question, it's very important to think forward. Yeah, from the first digit and so on, we can have all measures solved, right? Now, for another type of question here, like the 2018 paper, it's a 3-point question. So in this question, we should not only use the column itself, but use some like place value or sometimes a number theory problem to solve it. So we can see that from these columns, there's interesting we should occur that each number here are formed by 4 digits N, U, S, and H. And when we look vertically, each digit, the numbers are same. It's always H, N, U, and S. So now, instead of analyzing the column itself, we can just use our place value principles. As we can see, so this sum can equals to, as all the digits is the same. So we use this sum to times its value, which means 1 plus 10, 100, and 1000 here, right? So it will be 1111 times N plus U plus S plus H. So we want to NUSH be the largest numbers. We should let the sum be the largest. So this has a form of what? Of this x9991. So it's a multiple of 1111, right? So just we define how large can this could be. We notice that the x here, right, it can be 1, 2, or 3. The 1 is too small. 2, let's try 2 here, right? So if x equals to 2, then we have this 2999y, right? It's a multiple of 1111. So maybe we can just divide it by 1111. See what we can find. Yeah, here we have a 2 here. And then a 777y. So obviously y should equal to what? Equals to 7, right? So if x equals to 2, then y should equal to 7. Then we have this number, n plus u plus s plus h would equals to 27. So if x is even larger, if x equals to 3, for the same reason, you can calculate the y should be 6, and n plus u plus s plus h should be 36. And this is impossible as, only 4 9s can calculate as 36, and different numbers, different letters. So this is not possible. So x is at maximum of 2, and n plus u plus s plus h is at most 27. Now then again, we should like this 4-digit number, we like the 4-digit number to be the largest. How can we do? So first of all, we should let n be the largest. So n should be 9, then u should be 8, right? But now s cannot be 7. I have to mention that as y is 7, right? So y is 7, so 7 is taken, and s can only be 6. Then we calculate this out. So this is 17, 23, and plus additional 4 here. So the larger the postal number of NUSH is then 9,864. So this is another type of question. In these questions, we have the place value principle to help us solve the problems, which is interesting. So if you are solving a column puzzles, if you cannot find the origin ways, maybe you can try this one. Now you can try the place value principle, maybe it can work. So that's all for today. As tomorrow you are going to have your test. Wish you good luck and keep fighting. I believe you can achieve it. Oh, that's all for today. Thank you.